Let me ask you something, Chris. You worked for the Patriots for a little bit. The Patriot Way that they tell us about. Who's responsible for the Patriot Way? Because I
Brady.
always thought that it was like a Belichick thing, right? Like it's just kind of like the tone that Belichick said, and now he
Of
goes
course
down
it
to
is.
North Carolina. So, like, is there
That's
still
of
a
course.
Patriot Way?
The Patriot Way is in like goes back to like Parcells, and then it was handed off to Belichick. It's that. The Patriot Way is like no excuses, shut the fuck up, do your job, and then come back and do it all again tomorrow. And maybe we'll pat you on the back when it's all said and done. I mean, it's
the Giants
crazy.
of the '80s, Chris.
It's the same thing. It's just
Right.
detail. It's a mantra. It's not something that they gave themselves this name. They weren't like, we're doing it. I didn't hear that in the facility.
Oh, yeah,
This is the Patriot Way. This is how we do it. No, that was kind of like what the media started to say. Because, yeah, the Patriots are different in that they don't talk on the field to other teams. Their coaches don't talk to anybody. The front office wouldn't talk to anybody, right? Things were done differently. Week in, week out, preparation, all that type of stuff, work ethic. You know, the way they dug into certain little details was special. So that's what the Patriot Way means. I mean, yeah, I'm making a video of some guy over in Germany who might try to play football, but I'm up in the scouting department. And they want to get eyes on him. So it's like, oh, whoa, we looked under a rock in Germany. There's a guy there that's got the right height, weight, and speed. Let's scout him out. That's the Patriot Way. That's the shit that the Patriots do. The Patriots are most coaches did not want to hear me explain the Patriot Way because when they didn't like to hear all the work and detail that it went. They wanted to just believe Tom Brady did it. That's all. Most coaches that I talked
right.
to that had they had Brady. That's why. I don't want to be like, no, they were 15-5 without Brady when he didn't play. And the first year he left, they went to the playoffs with a rookie quarterback. Like, no, there's a little bit more to it than that. And it is a different level of how they practice, how they prepare, how they scout. All of it is different than any other team I was a part of at any moment.
You broke down tape for them, right?
I did. I was the, I called myself the bitch boy, but, quality control on the offensive side of the ball.
So we're like, let's just amongst friends, how involved are you with Spygate? Did you see the tapes? And if not, what other spy tapes did you maybe see that we don't know about?
I was there after that, right?
Yeah,
So
and then all of a sudden,
that.
the slap on the wrist, and you guys said, Patriot Way, we need to really straighten up. We're going to stop doing that.
Well, that would go into your detail stuff and all that too. And this is where, Belichick is brilliant. And that there wasn't definitive language about some of the stuff they were doing at that point in the rule book, right? So he's almost like a lawyer. And like I tell everybody, like Bill's like one of the smartest humans ever. It's not just football. If Bill was on Wall Street, he'd be the fucking Wolf of Wall Street too. So that's where it's a little different. But yeah, they're obviously they did some things back then. There was always rumors that they mic'd defensive linemen, right? So then the next time they played that team, they could hear the quarterback's calls at the line of scrimmage. There was always rumors like that. But I can also promise you that I saw nothing of that. They were the biggest rule followers in the world when I was there. Like, if you wanted to bet $5 on the U.S. Open, Bill would find out, and they'd send a memo to everybody in the office. No gambling on NFL premises. And you were like, what? It was like two friends who were like, I bet $5 on Tiger to win. But that's the way they were. But I'm telling you, the detail, nobody can mess with what New England did and how they broke down games. No way.
Pie chart it for us.
Yeah, Patriot Way, Chris Sims, deny.
Well, pie chart it for us, okay? Brady, Belichick, cheating, Chris Sims. Pie chart it for us.
Yeah, where were you on the cheating scale? How much did you help them? Let's not say cheat. How much did you help them work within
attention
the rules
to detail
there was no language for?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was there for about 18 months, and I mean, I like I said, I saw nothing other than I started to get an inkling about the balls being not properly inflated, right? Shit like that, and that's why you've heard me be a strong advocate for, that was messed up. They took air out of the footballs. He took them, not they. He, as in Tom Brady. That's all there was to it. But he didn't need to, as we know, too. The balls were properly inflated for Super Bowl 49, and he won the MVP. That's what annoyed me about it, is that Tom Brady, one of the greatest throwers I ever seen, did not need to take the air out of the ball, and he did that. But, no, man, I can't tell you. The breakdowns of those games, everything I did for that, another level. I'm just telling you, nobody broke games down the way Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots.
So if you knew that he was doing this, Belichick knew this was going on. Everyone knew this was going on.
What an interrogation that is going on right now.
I'm just saying,
I don't know if they really
shit,
did, but I would hang out back there in the ball boy area a lot. Like if I got a break, I would go down and hang out there. So that's where because that's the way I always was with a player, and you just want to get away a little bit. That was always the spot to get away from.
Man of the people.
But it couldn't be. All you got to do, like, you got to stop. Like the Patriots and Mr. Kraft tried to confuse the situation by putting misinformation out there and all that. All you got to do is read the fucking text and listen to anybody that knows anything. He took the air out of the ball. That's so be it. So what? He did it. That was messed up, right? And all they really fought of against the end was that they thought the punishment was too severe. They at the end they really didn't deny it anymore. And that's so be it. And I'm sick of talking about it. Shut up,
Chris.
Bill.
When you woke up this morning, okay, and you should be, by the way. I don't know what Billy's doing, but when you woke up this morning and you said, "Hey, I got my show to do. I'm going to go on Dan Patrick."
Yeah, Dan, name drop.
Did you think at all, DP? Right? Did you think at all someone's going to interrogate me about Deflategate 15 years ago?
No, but it does happen like with me a lot. And it comes up no matter what, almost like every 2 or 3 weeks in my life. It always does it does somehow, some way. Well, because I was one of the few people out there that was like that's messed up. Because I still hear people go, well, what's the big deal about taking the air out of the football? Well, what's the big deal if we lower the basket to 9 feet 10 inches? I mean, there's lots of things. What's the big deal? Then why do we have a high school football and a college football? Just let the fucking guys throw the high school ball. Damn, Tom Brady and Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, they'll throw it 100 yards. The game will be exciting. Whoa. There's a reason the balls are the way they are. And yes, he took the rules of the game into his own hands for self-benefit, and I'll always have a problem with that, and he knows that. I'm never going to just let that go totally, never.
But Chris, there is nothing more fun than playing on like a 6-foot or 7-foot hoop. I mean, you feel like Akeem Olajuwon. You feel like Ewing.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course, it's great. Yes, and I would have loved to throw in a smaller football in the NFL too. I'd have been just boom. I mean, there's a reason. There's a size difference there. As you grow, your hands grow. This game, you need more skill, whatever else, and that goes up with the ball as well. So yeah, there is a difference there, 100%.